Hello YouTube, this is the Tender Vigilante, and this is another online commentary. It's just a 1v1, and again, I think I'm rank 10 by now. I think I have to play it. Still a rank 9, okay. What it is I'm going through about, I'd say about 10 replays. I'm going to post them all up at once because I'm just starting my channel. I don't want to go 1 and then 2 because I think it's going to be slow to get viewers. If I just started with a few videos, it would be easier. And then I'll get a few friends who I know do this and see if they can. Oh, I think this is when I came back to the game, is they bought the downloadable content because I have a Naginata Warrior Monk Cavalry on that. I think it still shows my latest jump. Yeah, it doesn't show. I used to have a half monk, half samurai jump when I first started. Okay, so I'll pause it for a moment because he is moving on the flanks. I have gone for a bow warrior monk. I usually don't, but the reason for this is because I played this map previously, and with the river in between, a lot of people go for the ranged, high-ranged infantry. Also, you'll notice I don't have veterans with me, is because I just did a veteran battle, and again, that's why I've brought these instead of mine. I have some both samurai, and they've got the extended range. They do very well against these. Any bow monks that haven't got the 200 range. Okay, so I have warrior nuns on both flanks. Yeah, this is my first battle since I got the downloadable content, that's why I was doing this. Two katana in the middle, on the back line I've got a Yarashigaru, and then at the side I've got a Nodachi samurai, and on the other side a Naginata warrior monk. And none of these are veterans, none at all. I have a Yari cavalry, a Naginata warrior monk, and a matchlock Ashigaru. Play this, and then just a Yari and Naginata monk cavalry. Okay, here he has a great guard, another pain in the ass. Another great guard. That's I said in previous video. It's likely people will bring 2 great guards. There it is. Naginata warrior monks. I think that's a Yari hero. Yes. To be honest, I don't see any point in a Yari hero. I think you get a buff that lets you. It's that hold the line thing so nobody routes. I guess that's the good thing, but you can get that on a rank 9 Yari Ashigaru, which is what I've done now. Bow warrior monks, Naginata warrior monks again. So he's got 2. They are veterans, both rank 4, versus my 3 without any. That's a pretty annoying bug, how the flags disappear. He's also got a bow hero here. I think those are actually pretty good. I've seen people use them pretty well. I've never used them myself. I've got a katana hero to rank 5 or 6. I used to use them in the early stages, but I don't use it anymore. Matchlock warrior monks, they're pretty good. Katana. Matchlock warrior monks. He's kind of hero and missile army, isn't he? Let's see if we can get a look at his general. It looks like it's just showing the default. He's a rank 7, I'm a rank 9. Okay, I'll let it play now. See, he has got quite a few veterans, like this great guard is a rank 5, he's got ranks 4s, 3s, some 2s. I'm not used to bringing so much cav. To me 4 is a lot. Sometimes I bring 1, maybe 2, and that's it. And the majority of the time that's bow cav anyway. All I do is, I wanted something on this side of the river just because of this whole range thing. It gets very annoying. I hate it. I do like the feature though. I like when they do woods around the rivers. I think that's really good. On the waterfalls map, that's pretty good. I think that's probably my home map. I like that map a lot. Let's get a close up on this new downloadable units. Pretty cool. I don't know if I'll be using these too much though. I think the best thing to come out of that is the nuns. I think they're pretty cool. If you get the versus cavalry bonus on them, yeah, I keep those on my backlines and they're pretty good. It looks like, see, here's again the river calls as a stalemate. You do get one benefit of being, when you get closer to the river, these rice paddy fields do give you like cover. And they work like the forest, you can hide in them as well. I'll fast forward it again for a moment. See, I'm just moving this cavalry around a bit just to give him something to work with. He does bring his bow hero forward for a moment, but I just withdraw because, again, I can't stand these missile fights that are on either side of the river. They don't go well for me normally. I know this river in particular isn't of much effect. You can get across it pretty fast with your cavalry and with charging units and stuff, but it's just with that missile fight at the beginning of quite a lot of battles. I do make a mistake here. One of my units isn't hidden. I've just noticed that. I'm not sure if I knew that in the battle. I probably did. I probably bring him in at some point. That or I just wasn't too bothered. Yeah, I stopped him because I noticed it was visible. So I figured he'd think that unit was over here then. Got my matchlocks moving closer in case he tries to do a flank or a charge across the river. Doesn't look like... I suppose that's expected for him to stay on this, stay still if he's got quite a missile heavy army. Here's the cav fight starting now. I target the general, but yeah, he's a melee general, so 36 in his army in that unit. So.
My lord, their general has fallen.
I do take the general, which to me is worth all 4 of these cavalry. I do know that he has the hero units. See, none of his morale is dropped on any of these units because he's got the hero units. They keep that morale very high. So I suppose if you have a melee general, it is good to bring... It can be beneficial to bring hero units. That way, if you do sacrifice him like the way he just did then, that's some outcome. That's his Yari hero. Great Guard is pretty much intact at 47 out of 60. The other one is chasing my units. This one's done a bit more damage. This is 38 left. Yeah, we see. I don't tend to use my cav very often. I'm using it better recently, but this is not a big part of the match for me. For me, it's all about the missile and the melee.